Hi everyone, this is another review, and this actually, I didn't get this sent, but I thought it might be interesting for some people to compare these two decks. One is the Tarocchi Florali, but I think it's the Tarot of the Spirit by Laura Tuan. It's out of print deck, but you can still get it online if you try, or maybe you can get it in another language, because it's one of those old Los Caraballo decks that has, you know, all these different languages anyway, so you'd get the version in English as well. And the other deck that is based also on the illustration of Mary Cecily Barker is the Tarot Created by Wisdom by KK. I ordered it through Etsy. It's vintage Flower Fairies cards, or it's called Flower Fairies Tarot deck. Not sure which one is being used. I can't remember. I just found it by chance, and I wanted to share with you these two decks. Anyway, let's go. So this is the full. This is the Major Arcana. Maybe I'm actually going to take it away. This is the Major Arcana. Let me just bring it a bit closer so you can get a look at this. So this deck from Etsy, the vintage Flower Fairies cards, has added keywords to the cards. Some are cool, some, in my opinion, are a bit weird. So I'm not sure if this person actually really knows tarot, if they just, or if, you know, keywords are very strange things to add to cards, because you have to really be smart about it and to find like wise keywords and keywords that don't limit or then just take one aspect of the card. And it's quite a hard job, but so some of them I agree with, some of them I don't. And in this deck from Los Caraballo, I added by hand the name of the plants that I took from the little white book, because otherwise I wasn't sure, you know, what the plant is or what each of the plants are. So here the full is cheerfulness, and here the full is it has geranium, so even different plants, but you can decide which one you like best. Magician and Magician, like this. So here you have added a bit of more tarot to the art, you know, that wasn't in the original art. This is just pure original art, like maybe a little bit perked up, like more contrast. Camellia and High Priestess. Faith for this High Priestess. So this Empress, Happiness. I quite actually like this one. This one looks a little bit more like, I don't know, this looks like a cup sometimes, so it looks sometimes like a, I don't know, this one seems better to me. The Emperor, both are cool. I love the one with the tulip, and this one looks pretty cool too. This is Wealth, the keyword. The Hierophant, I actually enjoy this one. I Bright Gladness for Hierophant. I don't know, that's a strange keyword for Hierophant. Wisteria for the Lovers. So this is definitely, you know, tarotized, but this is a sweet image as well. Fertility here. Chariot for Fidelity. And Gardenia here for this plant. I like this Chariot better. I think it just shows more of a chariot. Justice, Innocence, I quite like it, it's pretty cute. And Narcissus here. So here we have the Hermit, Protection. It's okay. I can deal with this keyword, but it's not my favorite. Well of Fortune is Optimism with Nasturtium and Violet here. I love this Wheel of Fortune. Optimism, well, not always, right? Daisy or Pansy for Strength. I really love the Pansy. This is really cute. It's sweet too. Hangman is Shyness, or Poppy for the Hangman. Quite like the association of Hangman and Poppy. Death, Fortitude, or Chrysanthemum, which is nice because traditionally, you know, everybody brings chrysanthemum plants to graveyards. Fuchsia for Temperance, and here Lily. I love this Temperance. Both are actually quite sweet. the devil, temptation with strawberries, pretty cute, like, hello, I'm a cute little strawberry, eat me, eat me. Well, this one is much more scary with passion flower, but also to do with passion. Orchid for the tower or ragged robin, that's quite sweet. Wheat for the tower, the keyword. The star, sympathy. And jasmine. I like this star. I don't know, sympathy for star. Water lily with the moon and lily of the valley. So at least lily goes together. I love this image. Both are sweet. The sun is with iris here and the sunflowers here. Judgment for zinnia, endurance and hyacinth. And apple blossom for fortune for the world, or rose. Well, I go with the rose, even though this is a sweet image too. So these were the majors. Now if we go with suit of cups, so okay, cups. So we have iris or gentiality for geranium, for ace of cups. Not sure, is it that you're gentle? Don't know what that means. And then you have two of cups, marigold, affection and aster. None of them have two people or two something, so it's kind of, I don't know, maybe this one is a bit nicer as an image. In the Spirit of Flower Tarot, all the cups are kind of purplish plants. Three of cups, pleasure or crocus. It's a cute little dude or dudess. Petunia, willpower for four of cups. Maybe. Consolation for five of cups, or cornflower. So I quite like sometimes when you have this image and keyword, if they kind of fit, because here you wouldn't necessarily see the five of cups in this image per se. So sometimes if you know tarot, that's okay, but that would be, I think, quite hard for people who don't know cards to read this deck without knowing the plant. So I use it mostly as a plant kind of inspiration to study the plant. Self-esteem for six of cups, and verbena, that's sweet images. The images are amazing in both. Seven of cups, reliance. So this was, I was thinking, you know, eight of cups is sweet dreams, which I would thought would fit better the seven of cups. And reliance would maybe fit better eight of cups, but it's the opposite. So seven of cups, reliance and monkshood here. And then eight of cups, periwinkle, sweet dreams. Lavender for nine, and fidelity. Forget-me-not and joy for crocus. 10 of cups, and then we have page, both like this. Lilac and knight of cups, knight of cups. Queen of cups with this rose. I love this image, but I kind of quite like this queen as well. And nobility for king of cups, and gentian for king of cups. Yep, so I don't know, you guys make up your minds. I know that I don't mind, you know, the keywords, but it really depends. So now we go with pentacles. Some of the keywords are just a little bit, I don't know, they just feel like maybe somebody either understands tarot differently or just learned differently. Ace of Pentacles, two different images. Pentacles in the Spirit of Tarot of Flower deck is all yellow. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four. Five. So again, from this, like, you wouldn't know. This here as well, Five of Pentacles, is sensuality. It's a very strange keyword for Five of Pentacles. It could be part of Five of Pentacles, right? Because it's like body connected, or at least physical. Faithfulness for Six of Pentacles, also very strange. Hope for Seven of Pentacles, that's okay. Zeal for 8 of Pentacles, and here this Primula. You know, the image, I don't know, you couldn't really read it. 9 of Pentacles for silence. That's very strange. Spanish broom. 10 of Pentacles, sweetness. And here the image, so page. Mullein. The plant is so cute, I love it. And here's lilac, kindness, cleverness. And all the knights here have some form of animal as helpers. Queens, both cute, and kings. All right, and then we have swords. Swords are white in this deck. So here I have swords for memories, Ace of Swords with forget-me-not, that's kind of cute. 2 of Swords is childishness. Seriously? I don't know. Resistance with 3 of Swords, I love this image with Tansy. 4 of Swords, dreaming. Breath of Life with 5 of Swords, also very strange. 5 of Swords with Lily of the Valley, I quite like this plant for that. 6 of Swords, promise. 7 of Swords, caution. 8 of Swords, perseverance. So you tell me what you think about the keywords. Sensitivity. I love the yarrow for 9 of Swords, but I think also, you know, sometimes I just use this one as an oracle. I just don't bother too much about trying to figure out or like getting pissed off about the keyword. Harshness for 10 of Swords and Hawthorn. It's pretty sweet. Page. Oh, wait. This is page, sorry. Page. Knight, so here he like slow down dude. Queens and kings, and the last of the suits is the wands. That's what's left, so let's just finish this off for you and let's see. So here the plants are kind of like reddish, pink, purplish. Ace of Wands, protection. I don't know. 2 of Wands, devotion. 3 of Wands, stability. I don't know. Not really. 4 of Wands, healing. 5 of Wands, curiosity, that's okay. Peony, I love the images. The images are gorgeous, but again, it's hard to read. You have to be willing to get to know the plants. 6 of Wands, wedded love. What type of keyword is that? Inner strength from 7 of Wands. Pine for energy, that's kind of cool. 9 of Wands, reflections. Health for 10 of Wands, heather. Right. So then we have page, purification. Knights, here the knight is of course using an insect. Queen of Wands, beauty. Oh, they both kind of cute. And King of Wands, affection, but both kind of sweet. Okay, so these are the decks. So if we would like to just like, you know, this one has quite like, I don't know, maybe make playing cards a little bit even thinner stock. It bends a lot, bridges, you know, it's okay, very good for using. So if we put like 3 cards together, you can use it a bit like an oracle. If you want to go via the keywords, or if you want to go via the tarot, you can, you know, if you know tarot, you can just go for it. And the other deck looks like this. It's much more maybe on the vintage side of things because the images are a bit blender and a little bit maybe more. It's typical Los Carabio paper, so it would just look like this, less jarring, much more kind of gentle images. So I think it just depends on what you favor. What's, you know, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the gentle art, or you don't mind sometimes having that more bolder and more contrasted images? But in any case, both the decks are really cool, and if you like plants, you might wanna, you know, connect with those. If you like this vintage images of fairies, I'm planning to do like a meditative kind of work with those typical particular decks. And also I want to give something, like I mentioned this in the other video, but I want to just show you, compare to, and show it from the close-ups to just one sec. So as I said, there is this Flower Fairies 100 postcards on, I think you can get it on Amazon Book Depository and so on, and it has the postcards, 100 postcards with the beautiful, you know, so there's images, I mean there is description of what plant is being used or shown on the card, what fairies is the card showing, and what plant. And here you have the alphabet, so you have the names, but actually the images are really gorgeous, and these are great to use for meditation because they're bigger, they don't have any names apart from the alphabet ones, and they are really very sweet. So you can see and recognize a lot of them from the both decks. And I think this is really a great way, if you can't get these decks, to play with the cards and with the images, and you can add your own names, you know, you can do collages on those. It's pretty cool. So just wanted to share this because this was quite cheap compared to the decks, you know, especially the out of print one. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you, and I hope this is going to be useful to someone. And yeah, I'll speak to you another time. Bye.